Welcome to another installation video by Black Diamond Xtreme and also Speed Shop Incorporated. Today we're going to be putting our lightweight chain case cover and oil tank on a 2019 Arctic Cat Alpha. The advantage to this cover is magnesium. It's very light. Obviously the cover is very light. Our cover has a drain plug on it, also a dipstick and fill, just for easier maintenance. And it's just a lot cleaner look under the hood and easier to access everything. If you look at the stock, relatively bulky oil tank that many people don't like, ours is just a lot cleaner setup under the hood, and then less weight as well. The setup is about half the weight of your stock chain case cover and oil tank. Alright, so to begin, get the muffler out of the way, pull it out. And then these two screws here. And then the two bottom ones, the gold ones there. So we're going to loosen up the bolts for the oil tank all the way around. These the front ones, obviously they're easiest to see. And there's four more on the back side. And then we'll let the oil drain out into the belly pan. And we just have a catch tank below. There's your two-stroke well draining in the belly pan. And then goes in your catch can below. Obviously makes a little bit of mess. It'll all get wiped out after it's done draining, of course. So everything gets unplugged down here from the pressure sensor, speed pickup, oil pump. They all get unhooked. And then turn line hose comes off. Remove the back chain case bolt that holds the hose clip. Oil tank's out of the way. Once the oil tank's loose, just remove the two bolts to hold the oil pump into place. What's after those T30? Those are T30s, Torx. After you pull out the oil pump bolts, the oil pump will pull out of the tank cover. Obviously you want to be real gentle with that. And now we're going to drain the chain case fluid, T40 Torx. Simply remove the drain plug and the oil will flow. You can see why the chain case fluid is very important to change quite often, especially with Arctic Cat's aluminum bottom gears. You can see all the metal shavings in there, so make sure you definitely change your oil in the chain case under regular intervals. Once the chain case fluid is drained, you work your way around the outer perimeter of the chain case cover. To get a it loose so you can remove it. Once the bolts are all removed, simply remove the cover. So you can see all the new oil tank actually uses the stock cover. That's for the return line. The stock oil pump fits right in the bottom. There's your drain plug. And that would be your fill and dipstick. All right, now we're going to reinstall the speedometer pickup. So put some silicone into the cover. Like an RTV red or an RTV black would be good. And then the speedometer pickup just pushes in place. And then just put a piece of duct tape over it to hold it in place while it's drying. So on the new chain case cover, I'm going to put some silicone in the channel that the O-ring seal fits into. You can see our Brady's putting it a dab in the corners and a little bit in between. And just press the O-ring seal. Into the groove. All right, now that the O-ring seal is in place, we're going to install the new chain case cover onto the chain case itself. Simply just install the bolts all the way around, tighten them up, and you're ready for the next step of putting the oil pump and oil tank on. And now we're going to install the oil pump into the new lightweight oil tank. Now the oil pump bolt holes are directional, so if you have it in 180 degrees off, the bolt holes won't line up properly. That's a really snug fit. And then make sure you use the new screws that we send along with the oil tank kit, which are designed to be threaded into the plastic tank, which are different than what the factory bolts were. You can see the oil lines are tucked in between the tank and the Chaincase cover. I'm just going to tighten up the 3 mounting bolts. Now the oil tank and Chaincase cover is in place, you can reattach the sensor plug-ins for the speedometer pickup and the oil pump power. And then keep in mind that the oil level pickup is no longer used. since the oil tank is semi-transparent, you can check the level of it visually. And now is a good time to pull the duct tape off the speed pickup. And then we're going to fill the chain case with oil again. We'll put approximately 10 ounces in there to begin with, and then use the dipstick to check the level. Alright, as you can see, we put the dipstick in and pulled it out, and its level is perfect. So now we can reinstall the dipstick. So now that the chain case level is good, dipstick's in place, we'll top off the new oil tank. And then the nice thing is the factory oil tank cap gets reused. Alright, make sure you wipe out the oil out of the belly pan, especially on the exhaust outlet area. And then we can reinstall the muffler and reinstall the belly pan hardware. Foot stirrup goes back into place. There's the two bottom belly pin bolts that go in. And there you have it. There's the full installation of the chain case cover and lightweight oil tank. Much cleaner under the hood, a lot easier access for changing your fluids, less weight,